All right, guys, depending on where you are tonight, you might be able to see some aurora lights in your northern sky because of these two massive solar CMEs that have hit off the sun. They said yesterday there could be, in the next 24 to 48 hours, you should be able to see something. If you are, I want to say I'm in Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Indiana-ish area, that part of the country up. And if I do see some tonight, I'm going to record them and let you see what they look like. Currently, Nevada is still under an earthquake swarm. So is Los Angeles. I just got off the map. They're having some really, and this is what the CMEs do when they hit the earth. They cause earthquakes, just like that one they just had in Afghanistan yesterday. It's a 6.0. Okay, brought buildings down. It was a very powerful earthquake, and I believe that was the fact because it wasn't real deep. It was shallow. Shallow earthquakes can cause a lot of damage. The deeper earthquakes, they say you won't feel as much. That's just from listening to the experts. So tonight you might be able to see, depending on where you are, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you may be able to see aurora lights. So I would say about at dusk, around about 8:30, 9 o'clock, you should be able to look up, depending on your cloud coverage, and see that. Now I want to say something else here. September 7th, there will be a blood corn moon in the eastern hemisphere. That would be the Middle East. There's going to be a blood full eclipse red moon. We won't see it. It'll be daytime. And so I started thinking, I said, on that day of the Lord, on both days, is it going to be, come on, B, go on about your business, B, I'm not trying to get stuck. That would be daytime over here when they showed where the blood moon would be. It's going to be right in the Middle East on September the 7th. And we are in the month of ELUL, getting into Tishri, September, October. This is a hot spot, okay? Not only because we're waiting for the snatching, but I believe war and tension also is coming, especially with this energy hitting the earth. It's radiation. There has been studies that showed every time we've had major CMEs over the years, the decades and years, tension on the earth spiked. Okay, so let's be on the lookout for that. September the 7th. Now I'll probably put it up on the video, because after I finish this video, I'm gonna go in and look and see what day that would be as far as September the 7th, what it would be in the Dead Sea Scrolls calendar. Okay, what day would that fall on? We are to be doing this, looking up and waiting on our blessed hope. Okay, and continue to pray. Okay, continue to repent. As I did the video earlier, we must forgive and ask for forgiveness. Okay, it ain't just about, oh, he took this and they did that. Unforgiveness. You could be a person that never got a vax, but a lot of them are repenting. Now let's just say you never did, but you still got unforgiveness on you. Okay, that can keep you out too. Okay, so let's continue to keep ourselves on the straight and narrow, because when we are graduated out of boot camp, we will be given authority like no other authority we've ever had on earth, according to what God is telling us. Okay, so it's very important that we don't get complacent. Keep your mind focused on the kingdom. I know it feels like forever and ever, okay, but remember, folks, praise, worship, go into that. Fasting and prayer right now, folks, is really important. If you're feeling weighed down and bogged down by the world, always remember to fast and pray. I just came off a 3-day cleanse. I felt really great, you know, and that could just be, you know, with me just, hey, let me leave the sugar alone and stop putting that. Let me stop drinking coffee and tea. Let me use honey. You can fast from just cooked food. You can just do a vegetable fast. You could, depending on if you're diabetical or not. So there's different things, different fasts that you can do. Fasting and prayer. That is the number one tool that Jesus said we must use to push out uncleanliness, okay? So again, for my fellow men and women out there, my brothers and sisters, you come back to Christ after Pharmakia, fill yourself up with holiness, start fasting, start praying, share the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Once again, auroras could be possible tonight. If I get to see them, you know I'm going to show them to you. I always show you everything. Got nothing to hide over here because all is being revealed, okay? And so sometimes people need help seeing, that's all. And sometimes you got to talk slow because people listen slow. And it can be frustrating at times, so you got to keep repeating yourself. But being patient, we have to be patient because he was first patient with us, okay? Just a little quick update. Be on the lookout. If you live in the northern hemisphere states, it's possible from Ohio over to Wisconsin, Minnesota, Dakota. You may get to see the lights tonight, and maybe possibly tomorrow night, depending on your cloud coverage. Blood moon, September 7th. Okay, that's in a few days. It's tight. It's getting there, folks. Hang on. Hold on to the line. Hold on. Don't let go. Okay, keep the joy of the Lord as your strength. We could be getting up out of here soon and very soon. Peace.